Hey, hi all. In this session, we are going to see the history of TypeScript. That means, so what was the starting version of TypeScript and when was this introduced, right? And thereafter, so how the versions are grown up and what is the latest version of this TypeScript here. Okay, so let me go back to my notepad here to explain this history of TypeScript. Okay, history of TypeScript. So this TypeScript was invented by Anders Hesselsberg. As I said, he's the member of C Sharp development, and he started working on TypeScript at Microsoft in 2010. So the first version of TypeScript was released on the month of 1st October 2012 is zero point 0.8. So thereafter, it was grown up with different versions like 1.0, 1.1, like that. And it now become as 5.5 series. So it is maintained by Microsoft under the Apache 2 license. So the latest version of TypeScript is 5.5, which was released to the public on 20th June 2024. Okay. So TypeScript was introduced by TypeScript was introduced by right Anders Hesselsberg. Okay. So in 2010, this is the year he started. So he started working on TypeScript at Microsoft in 2010, okay, and released the first version 0.8. So the first version released, let me give it. Okay, check this. The first version released, right, on October 2012. That is zero point 0.8. And thereafter, I think it was evolved like 0.9, 1.0, 1.1. Like it was evolved like 1.0, 1.1, and 1.3, and 1.4, 1.5, and 1.6, and 1.7, and 1.8, and then 2.0, like that. So now it is 5.5. So in each and every version, right? In each and every version. So he is going to introduce, right? He was just added features by features. Look, when you look at this, 1.1 here, this was almost like introduced in 2014, right? Which got some performance improvements. This script version got implemented, added performance improvements. And after that, in 1.3, I think protected modifier and tuples have been introduced. And if you look at this 1.7, this got introduced async and uh, await keywords for asynchronous programming. Okay, so like that, every version is come up with kind of new features. Like if you look at 2.0, so it has introduced like control flow based type analysis, discriminated union types, read only keywords, etc. Okay, so like that, it has done so many features in each version, and they have introduced 5.5 is the latest version, right? So this was, released in public June 2024. Okay. So this is something, like history of the TypeScript here. So this is 5.5. This was, released to the public, right? 20th June 2024. Okay. So it was started with 0.8, and then it grown up and evolved with different versions. And then the latest version is 5.5. Okay. So again, it is maintained by Microsoft under Apache license. So who's going to introduce every version of TypeScript with the Microsoft? Okay. So again, when it comes to here, he's the man who introduced this TypeScript, like C Sharp, uh, how he has started. So initial version, he started working on his 0.8, and thereafter, I think he just adding so different features, and then so released different versions of this TypeScript versions. So from 0.8 to 0.9, 1.0, 2.0, like that. 5.5 is the latest version he has introduced, right? That's how we are, come up with different versions here. So with using this history of versions, you can simply know about like what features are introduced in what version. Okay, so almost all OOPS concepts all are introduced in TypeScript. That's the reason it is object-oriented programming language, similar to C Sharp. So all access specifiers and modifiers can be seen here TypeScript, all data types and all conversion types, and even asynchronous programming also you can write it down using the TypeScript. Okay, so I think you are very clear on the history of these TypeScript versions. So when the version was started, and what was the latest version, and when the latest version was introduced to the public. Okay. So thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe this channel for more videos on this TypeScript. So in the next session, we'll see like components of TypeScript, and then we'll see like how to install this into a system to start writing a TypeScript program. Thank you.